Hello everyone, it is Suzanne Hart here, and recently someone asked me what was one of the decisions that I made that had the most impact on my life. And I had to think a moment, and I would have to say it is the understanding that I am 100% responsible for what I create in my life. I'm 100% responsible. And so, what that means for me is whether things are going really well, whether things are going really not so well, I'm responsible. Whether I'm engaged in something I like or I'm engaged in something that I don't like, I'm responsible. Whether something happened and I love what's going on or something happened and I don't like, I'm responsible. Whether I'm in an argument or I'm in the most beautiful relationship or situation, I'm responsible. And the first time I had that thought, and that was brought to my attention, I thought, well, how can I be responsible for all these things? Because sometimes life happens. Truly, it does. And am I responsible if someone decides to comes in a bad way and decides to have an argument with me? Am I responsible if I am stuck in traffic and I'm late? Am I responsible? And it's interesting because what they were really saying to me was that things happen, but how you choose to respond is what really matters. And when I'm in reaction, that is when I just say what's on my mind or I just say whatever, and I'm not really being responsible for what I speak into existence. When I choose to respond to a situation, I am really taking the time to choose what I speak into existence, and I'm being 100% responsible. What it really means is that I am cause in my world. I have the power of choice, which is really exciting. Because when I used to think that I wasn't 100% responsible, I actually would say to you that there are circumstances and things that are in control of my life. And therefore, I'm sitting in this place of disempowerment, and I'm sitting in the place of waiting for circumstances, people to change for my situation or my life to change. When I sit in this place of 100% responsibility, what it's really saying is I am empowered by choice. So yes, life happens, but it's my choice that determines what happens next. And it reminds me that the choice I make today is never my last choice. So even if I make a choice and it's not going in the direction I want to, I can make another choice. It puts me 100% in charge of where my life is going. Yes, life happens. Life comes down your street, and sometimes it does not come down looking the way you want it to. But if you want to play the game where you say, when the economy changes, my life will change. When my friend, my husband, my wife, my job changes, then my life will change. You're sitting in a very disempowered place, and you're taking no responsibility for how you choose to respond to a situation. Although you are responding, right? You're reacting rather. But when you say, yes, this is going on, and I possibly don't like the way it's going, but I get to choose, I get to create a new reality based on my choices, based on my thoughts, I am sitting in this place of 100% responsibility, and I'm sitting in this place of total empowerment. So that was the one thing that really made a change for me. And why? Because when I was upside down and life was not where I wanted it to be, really what I had to look at was I thought that many things were other people's fault, other people's responsibility, other people caused this. I wanted things that I thought were in other people's control, and it truly wasn't. It was really that I did not choose to empower myself to make choice. And I didn't choose to take responsibility for what was going on in my world. And I didn't really understand that but through choice, I could create a new reality. I could create something different. So that was the thing that really shifted things for me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to know what was the thing in your world that really created a change that has been positive and transformational for you. Take care, talk to you soon, and we'll definitely check in next week. Bye-bye.